We want a good shot of the camera. Don't let the mic block your face.
I mean, the wish is falling apart.
Yeah, she is. Look at her. I just love that she's so nervous and shook. Even if nobody does this, it's just worth it just to make Virginia this uncomfortable.
I hate the shot collar.
Oh, yeah, I know you do.
It gets in my bone.
Yeah, it does. And imagine how terrible it's going to be having a shock followed up by an awful shot of apple cider vinegar.
Terrible.
Just don't make a face. Just don't judge it.
Okay.
Oh, so
Kevin!
sorry. I am so sorry.
She is rude.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry.
We probably have to go to a replay after
Oh,
this.
my gosh.
Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what
I have
happened.
never.
I don't know what happened. My body's not
Who
reacting.
are you?
I don't know. My body's
You turned into an animal.
My body's not reacting.
It is. Your body's falling apart over there.
I'm really handling it. This is tough. The
my
after effects are rough.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Offleaseonly.com. Open daily 10 to 8. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hey, what do you know? It's Friday. Hello, and welcome to the KVJ show. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Big old weekend ahead of us. Got some exciting stuff going to be going down, hopefully, for you this weekend. You might actually have some more options based on what is going on as things starting to open up a little bit more here in South Florida. Regardless, we've got our KVJ virtual happy hour going to be happening at 5 o'clock today on Facebook. So wherever you might be, you can jump on that and join in on the fun.
What you drinking today? What's your poison, Ralston?
I don't know. I'll have to see because, my family's very active. And typically when we're doing that, my family's in the other room doing other stuff. So my father-in-law comes over like 3 or 4 p.m. on Fridays and the family starts going and doing stuff. I might be dialing in remotely today. Oh. So, because apparently there's some kind of family triathlon that is planned that involves basketball and swimming and all kinds of stuff. So I have no idea.
It's hard to Zoom if you're swimming.
I know, yeah. So I'm going to have to just try to kind of go with the flow today and figure out, where that might take us. So
look at you.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Sporty Kev.
Well, sporty family, and so I go where the family goes.
What are you drinking, Bird?
I don't know. I'm probably either whiskey or whiskey. Because that's all I got right now. And I do not feel like going back to the stores.
Me neither.
I'm over going to stores.
Does anybody do a booze delivery? Because I'm thinking about we keep more and more things we're checking off the list that we now just get delivered and trying to figure out how much is really the key of that. Because my wife has gotten on this avocado kick. And I saw today there was probably about 23 avocados on our counter.
Okay, here's the problem with buying avocados in bulk.
Yeah.
They all ripen at the same time.
Right.
Because I did this. I went to Restaurant Depot, and I was like, wow, look how much cheaper a whole bag of avocados is as opposed to buying 3. So I bought the whole entire bag of them, and then I had to come in here and give them out like Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
I had to give some to Dennys. I had to give some to my neighbor because I can't eat that much avocado.
Hashtag avocado anger.
Yeah.
I like the concept of saving money and buying in bulk, but not on items that spoil. An avocado will be great on Monday and repulsive on Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's kind of the trick of the delivery stuff because, now it looks like I've got avocado salad for lunch, grilled avocado for dinner. Tomorrow we're going to have fried avocado. It's
You're going to have a guacamole dip with every meal.
Yeah.
To answer your question about the liquor delivery service, now I was doing that a lot before the whole pandemic.
Yeah.
And it was quick and it was easy, but it was definitely a little pricey. For example, if you got like a $60 worth of whiskey, it would usually, between tip and service and all that, you'd be coming close to $100 for the entire thing.
Oh, dang. So is it like double the price of it then if you deliver it?
I felt like for the liquor, it seemed like I always felt weird not giving them at least a $10 tip. You know what I mean? Because they're only going out getting an item and they're coming back. So with a $10 tip, if it's something with $60, you're gonna be coming close to $90.
See, and I'm trying to order all that kind of stuff in bulk, but when you're trying to convince your wife that you need 10 bottles of vodka, it's like, are you running a restaurant? It's like, no, but I just want to be economical. She's like, I know what's going to happen. You're going to have all this vodka and you're like, oh, I need to drink it down a little bit. And then next thing you know, you're a raging alcoholic. So
you should maybe come with me to Restaurant Depot because they sell alcohol.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can get the alcohol. We're just talking about, as Jaybird's saying, as people are getting a little bit more squirrely and defiant. They're saying, I am going to go out now, and I'm not going to wear masks, and I'm going to jump on your back and get a piggyback ride.
I mean, there was the biggest fight. I don't know if you saw it on social media. Right when you walk into Walmart, it was like a 10-person fight yesterday.
Whoa.
It wasn't in Florida. It was in a different state, but it looked like a WWE wrestling brawl.
Yeah, they're going to have to tape off the fight zones. I'm serious.
It was. Right in the front of Walmart. Looks like the fight zone.
If you don't tape off a fight zone, people will fight out front, and they shouldn't fight right out front. People need to get in, so fight in the back.
Yeah, just for some people, I don't know. They're just not. They're not keeping it together.
What if you just came out of your house after 7 weeks and you're like, all right, I'm just going to go to Walmart really quick for toilet paper. And you pull up and that's what you see. You're like, that's it. I'm going back home.
Yeah. It's starting to look like Mad Max out there.
It is.
Yeah, it's beyond Thunderdome at Walmart.
Keep in mind, too, now I don't know how it is right now, but when the whole pandemic first hit, I did try to get whiskey, and I ordered that on a Tuesday, and it said it was going to get to my place till that Saturday.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
I'm not sure if it's still that crazy.
So as you're coming off your hangover on Monday, order more booze for the following weekend.
Yes.
Okay, I got to get the timing out
when
on this.
It's the last thing you want to think about, that's when you have to order.
That might have changed, though, because that was earlier in the pandemic.
All right. Well, we're just every day it gives you something new that you got to try to figure out. So that's what we got going on. Hopefully you guys will join us 5 o'clock today on Facebook and jump onto YouTube right now to watch KVJ TV.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I love a diss track. Not sure how everybody feels about those, but especially when you realize that the person that the artist is singing about is their ex-boyfriend. And that's exactly what I think we're getting from Demi Lovato in her new song that was leaked online. They say it's pretty obvious the song is about Nick Jonas. Coming up in a second, I'll share with you some of the poignant lines from the song.
Is that the same dude Taylor was writing stuff about? Was it Nick?
I think Nick messed a lot of them up.
Is he just a heartbreaker?
He is the cutest Jonas, so he was playing on in the day. Before we get into that, though, Adam Levine doing something cool for a nurse, teaming up with Jimmy Kimmel and surprising her with a little Zoom message live on Jimmy's show. Aww.
I want to introduce you to someone right now. Say hello to Adam Levine, who I understand you enjoy. Adam, this is Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm really, really good. You're amazing, by the way. We love you.
Samantha, are there any fantasies you'd like to share with Adam? Anything that, now that you have this intimate chat situation?
Hit me.
No, oh my gosh, I miss you on The Voice. I miss
Thank you very much.
Watching you and Blake Shelton.
Okay.
That's adorable.
Yeah, that's cool. He had Dave Grohl, last week? And so this is his new thing that Kimmel does.
I like it. Making people happy. It's a warm fuzzy for the nurse Samantha, so that's cool. Raven Simone was talking a little bit about, her life, her career. I didn't realize this. She hasn't touched her Cosby money.
So you'll play the clip. The clip's kind of underwhelming. It makes you think, okay, is she getting residuals or is this from back in the day?
She played Olivia back on the Cosby Show from 1989 to 92 and said, she hasn't touched the Cosby money.
You hinted that you still have your Cosby money. So is it true that you haven't touched your Cosby money, or you mean residuals as of lately?
I haven't touched my Cosby money.
Okay.
I told you it was underwhelming.
Wow.
So she hasn't spent any of that.
That's interesting.
Well, it says she's worth like $53 million.
Holy
That's her
moly.
net worth.
Dang, wow. Good for her.
Good for her, is right.
I think she's wildly talented.
Something tells me that's not the View money.
And finally here, Demi Lovato's disc track dropped or leaked or whatever you want to say. They said, oh, it leaked online, but did it leak or did they put it out there? They're saying it's all about Nick Jonas, and with lines like, it was all good back when we were working for the Big Mouse. The Big Mouse, of course, meaning Disney. This ain't no safe house. Now, their record label is called Safe House, and she's on it and he's on it. She talks about, crashing down like an avalanche. Well, they did a song together called Avalanche. Like, there's like 15 different things in the song that make it clear that she is talking about him, saying, you ain't no friend of mine. You left me there to die. Your love was a lie.
Okay.
Nick is hurting them girls.
Yeah.
Look, we know that the new rule, write a song and move on.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
So I need help from the people. I need their opinion. I want to start a new franchise, but I don't know which one to get into. Here are my 3 options. I want the people to tell me, which one should I delve into? Is it Lord of the Rings? I've never seen them. The entire franchise. Dennys speaks very highly of Lord of the Rings. I don't think that would be your cup of soda, Virginia.
No.
You also have the Harry Potter franchise. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Really?
I think you would like that.
Is Potter too kiddish? Is that too little kid?
No, both of these things are kind of more into the fantasy realm. And it depends upon if you like that or not. It's got a little, Game of Thrones-ish type of feel to it. And I love both of those series.
Without the nudity, of course.
Yeah, Potter's not yeah.
I don't think Potter
He didn't show that wand.
shows it.
He has, though, on stage.
He did, yeah.
Theatrically.
He wanted to.
Yeah.
They said, no, you got to keep that thing covered up underneath that robe.
And then my third option was the Matrix trilogy. Dennys was bringing that one up to me. So we've got Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Matrix. Which one should I really sink my teeth in and go for? I don't know if you guys have seen those franchises, but I'd love the people to tell me, let me know.
Mine personally would go Lord of the Rings 1. It's 3 movies. It's more manageable. 2 would be Potter, and then 3 Matrix. The first Matrix movie, to me, was awesome, and I was highly disappointed with the rest of them.
Yeah. And what's that other one with Matt Damon? He has one where there's a ton of movies with
Born Identity?
Would that be a good one?
I loved all those movies, but here's the whole thing. I think especially if you're doing a marathon, it is the same thing pretty much every single movie. He's running from guys and killing them.
Okay.
And he's running from guys and killing them, and that pretty much describes the whole Bourne series. I love it all.
So you're locking in with Lord
I
of the
would
Rings.
only, I think, want to do one Bourne movie at a time, because I think if you were doing a marathon, by the time you're you'd be 10 minutes into the second movie, be like, didn't I just watch this?
Okay, and you guys are going on record saying Harry Potter, not a little kiddish for me.
I think a lot of parents got into those books with their kids.
I did, yeah.
Ended up liking them just as much as the kids, so there must be something there.
My older son, Colin, that was kind of our thing. He read all the books, and then whenever a new movie would come out, then we'd go see it together. So I've seen them all. I liked them all.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Feel good moment.
It was.
All right, well, thank you.
I got a few of those.
People are really going for Potter for me.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's very popular.
I know I rode the ride at Universal here and out in California, and I loved it. It was so cool. I've never read a single Potter book. I've never seen any of the movies, but those rides were amazing.
They changed the Potter into something new, I thought. Or is Potter still there?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, maybe they changed it from Dual Dragons to
It
Potter.
was, yeah.
That's the one I got sick on.
Potter. Yeah, I think you did get sick
that's
on
the one
Potter.
they did the code orange where I threw up on the roller coaster and they had to send in the team.
So dramatic.
What a man.
It was really dramatic. And I couldn't go on any other rides for the
Code orange.
My sisters were so annoyed with me. It was the first ride of our trip.
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
Well, Mags' birthday is just a matter of days away, and she has been rallying hard. Mags has been saying, Mom, I want to be able to jet ski. You know, she's got friends that have a little jet ski, and she wants to be able to jet ski. So I was looking into, there's like, up by us in Jupiter, there's like jet ski clubs where you can join and pay like under $200 a month, and then you can take jet skis, 2 of them out whenever you want, and it's a whole thing, and you don't have to clean them or maintain them or insure them or any of that. But you have to have somebody who's over 18 on the jet ski. So that would mean every time she wants to take out the jet ski, I have to be on it. And oh my gosh, I'm just not ready for that yet. So now I'm looking at maybe like getting a used older jet ski and paying it off over the course of like a couple of years, because you can buy it like a used car. And pay like, a couple $100 a month.
Yeah.
And just pay it off that way. Do you think this is stupid, or do you think this is...
I think, especially if you could have a way that she contributes into it, it's something that she really wants, and I like that concept.
I was thinking about telling her, like, she has to pay the insurance and the gas on it. Whatever the insurance is and whatever the gas is, she's got her part-time gigs and she'll babysit, and she was doing all kind of stuff. So she's got money.
We got a jet ski on sale on eBay. Looking like it's used, $450. So
I like your club idea for the fact that you don't have to worry about the maintenance and the towing it around and storing it.
But then I would have to be on the jet ski with her every time she rides
that's
it.
tough. That is tough.
Well, maybe you become a jet ski lover. Maybe this is the thing you need in your life.
I don't think it is.
What if you just go ape poop with the jet ski world? You get into it.
I know how I am. And look, the first time on the jet ski, I would love it. The second time, I would think it's cool. The third time, I'd be like, all right.
I don't know, man. I never thought I'd be a motorcycle guy, but ever since I watched Sons of Anarchy, I'm going to get me a hog one of these days. I don't know. You never know what you're going to be into.
You want a jet ski with Mags?
I would love to jet ski. I went parasailing with her when she was 7.
That's right.
And she's the one that took care of me.
She did. She's like, it's going to be okay, Jay Bird.
No, in all honesty, we both were scared poopless.
So that's where I am. I'm Dilemma City over here.
Yeah.
I've got 15 days to figure it out.
Okay.
Her birthday is May 30th.
Okay. Interesting. What I got on my mind here today, I saw something yesterday that I did not realize. Now, I'm currently driving a Jeep, and somebody had posted up, it was on BuzzFeed, that I guess every single Jeep has what's called an Easter egg somewhere on it. They've planted something for every Jeep owner to find, and Jeep has done some interesting stuff. The one thing I still can't get used to is I pass by other Jeeps and they all wave to you, and it catches me off guard. I don't know why. I've been driving this thing for a while, but I still am like going, I don't know that person. Oh, that's right, they're in a Jeep. Hi. And they have these kind of like little Jeep. If you have a Jeep, it's like you're in some special little club.
It's a lot of work, though. I find that when you're out on a boat on the water, a lot of times people wave at each other, and so I find myself waving. And
It's nice.
It's nice,
Yeah,
but
boat waves.
it's also work.
Same thing happens every time I see somebody like walk by with a Bigfoot shirt on. We're like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, man, I get it, dude.
Your little kindred clubs.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm waving at you, so I rear end the car in front of me.
Yeah, well, you got to keep your eyes open. That's the one thing. So if you're going to wave at your Jeep companions, you got to be okay. Keep an eye on the road. But yeah, they have Easter eggs, hidden objects or images somewhere on the vehicle, apparently, according to what I saw. And people were posting up on TikTok and various other social media platforms exactly what they had and where they were. Typically what they are is somewhere in kind of like the plastic that they have on the car. They'll put like a little animal imprint. Somebody had shown that in their gas area where you go for the gas tank and fill it up, there was a spider that they had in there. And it's just kind of like an image of a spider that is kind of like popped out from the plastic. Somebody had a gecko that was right in their dashboard area that was there. And so it looks like a little gecko is kind of crawling across the front part of your dash. It's like, oh, wow. And so now people, especially after seeing this on social media, are going throughout their entire Jeep trying to find out, okay, where is my little Easter egg that they planted here?
I ended up ripping off my bumper. Just say, I think I broke my car.
Yeah, I think it's someplace where you can find it. You don't have to remove parts of the car to get to it.
I wouldn't be able to find it right away, so I think it's somewhere really, really hidden.
Yeah, so don't dismantle your Jeep. It apparently is within plain view, someplace that you wouldn't expect it. Yeah, because one person said, I've been filling up gas in this thing for 2 years, and then one day I looked down, I'm like, is that a spider? I'm like, oh, yeah, it is a spider. And then they realized that was the thing, and then they shared it. Somebody else said, yeah, I got one of those too.
They do that a lot with movies, too, where they put little hidden eggs in there.
Yeah. People really love that little, oh, look, it's a little surprise.
Yeah, I think they do that with movies, too, to make you go back and watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Easter egg. So if you have a Jeep, apparently it's on every single little Jeep that's out there. So you can spend your entire day, if you're looking for something mundane to fill your time with, go look for your little Easter egg on your Jeep.
What year do you think that started?
I don't know. That was where I was curious, is like when they began it, because I was looking. I have like a Jeep. I don't know if they're Jeep Wranglers or what they're called. I am a Jeep poser, because people who typically own Jeeps love Jeeps.
And you got this Jeep because it was kind of a hand-me-down.
Well, it's my son's Jeep, actually. And when he went to college, you know, he left it here because he didn't really need a Jeep where he was. And now I think it's leaving the family when he goes to Atlanta to continue his schooling. So I think the Jeep is going to go bye-bye.
What are you going to drive?
I have to pick him up every day.
Yep. I'm going with the Bird. That's it.
I usually went from
my Uber.
The pet house to the outhouse.
Yeah. Bird every day. So, yeah, so that's it. So if anybody else has experienced that, yeah, I don't know what years it covers and if it's all styles of Jeeps.
Well, I'm just thinking, if it started like in the year 2013 and someone's got a 2012, they're going to be looking for a long time.
I know, yeah. I might just curse everybody. Or maybe it's like just a big scam and people are like popping that into their Jeep and like, haha, don't tell anybody.
That's what I notice a lot on TikTok. And, you know, Rocco, he's 4, so kind of 4-year-olds are kind of dumb. They'll believe anything. He thinks he can charge his phone by holding a Duracell battery up to it because somebody made a video on TikTok doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's such a thing a 4-year-old would
totally.
believe.
He's like, he comes in the room serious as a heart attack. Mom, I got to show you something really cool. A Duracell battery can charge my iPhone. And he was so serious, and I was like, buddy, it's a trick. No, it's not.
We're like, Rocco, we want that to be real.
Right. Of course we do.
Yeah, right. Be nice.
TikTok can be trick talk. Be careful.
Okay. Well, we'll see if anybody else can confirm that. Are there really Easter eggs on Jeeps, or is somebody just trying to trick me before I go looking all day for the Easter egg on mine? Celebrities we got having a birthday today. Say what up to Ray Lewis, former University of Miami great. He's 45 today. And former University of Florida great Emmitt Smith is 51. Two Florida football players having birthdays today. Also got a birthday shout out to Kimmy Fan from her boyfriend, our 2 sons, Natsu and Kai, and from Kelsey, her sister. So there you go. Very nice happy birthday to my wife, Jenny, from your husband, Pete, and your babies, Amy and Frank. Sorry we couldn't go to Disney this time. Yeah, that's tough. A lot of people having to go through that kind of stuff. Got to say happy birthday to Boca Steve. He's having a birthday today. And happy birthday, Ethan, from Mommy and Amelia. Love you so much. Hope we can make your birthday very soon. So you can see there standing out front of his graduate sign there from Jupiter Farms Elementary.
I love it.
It's cute.
Got a birthday you want to share with the KVJ show? You can. Just go to mail@kvjshow.com to get it to us. All right, got our movies all ready to go here. No Name Movie Game. Our champion, Dennys, is psyched and ready to take out all challengers today.
You got the belt.
Oh, yeah, in all its splendor.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
Looks good.
All week.
It does not actually look good. It's kind of a lie for our audience who can't see it. It really is falling apart.
It looked good when we first got it.
Yeah, it actually kind of looks terrible.
Look, some of our champions are hard.
What does that mean?
Like hard.
Okay.
Whenever the bird is taking it, he's rough on it.
All right.
I'm a hardcore champ, is what I mean.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
It's sticky. You paint the picture.
Danny's been walking around like his crap don't stink all week long because of his belt.
I noticed a little toot. His hair's a little bouncier today.
Well, not only that, his shrimp game is multiplied. He's got tons of shrimp that have been born the last week, and he's got the belt.
It's all kind of tied together.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It really boosts the ego.
Well, Bird is only one win behind Virginia. She has 8. He has 7. Dennys, I think, is trailing behind at 2.
It was always my intent to trail at first and then make up for it at the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
It's calculated move.
That's what I did. Yeah.
All right, we're going to start with Nicole from Lake Worth to partner up with Virginia. Hello, Nicole.
Hello.
All right, you ready for this?
I am.
Okay, we're going to put 60 seconds here on the clock. Virginia gives you the clue. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie, okay?
All right.
Good luck, Virginia.
Thank you, Bird.
Your time begins now.
You go to the nuptials, but you weren't invited. You're a what?
Wedding crasher.
Yes. Pass on that. It's a musical based on. It's a movie musical based on the music of ABBA.
Mamma Mia.
Yes. Pass on that one. Bunnies go down this. They call this. It's in the ground. I've gone down to this.
Rabbit hole.
Yes.
Rabbit hole.
Pass on that one. Oh, it's underwear can be made of this. Pajamas, bed sheets. It's very slick. Yes. Pass on that one. Pass on that one. If you're crazy, if you put lampshades on your head, you're called the what? If you're having a bunch of people over, it's at your house, and there's this one guy who's crazy. He's so much fun. He's the blank.
The douche?
Life of the party.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, it's not a bad score.
Yeah.
It's 4 you got for your total there. We'll see if that can play.
I don't know if that's going to be enough to win the tournament.
Tommy is on here from Coconut Creek to partner up with the champion, Dennys. Are you ready, Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very polite.
Yeah, jeez, I like it.
Let's see how you do here. No name movie game with 60 seconds on the clock for Dennys and Tommy. Your time begins now.
They're in prison. Pass that one, jeez. Let's see here. I'm ready for my close-up. Pass that one. Let's see here. This is it's really raunchy, and it's two people. What they do when they hear music and they get close to each other. Raunchy, close gyrating. Pass that one.
Porn.
Pass that one. This is it's very chilly, and it's a gigantic hill.
Pass.
These are they're creatures that come out at night. When you shine a flashlight on their eyes, it looks crazy.
Raccoons.
Pass that one. Let's see here. This is it's a Christmas movie.
Little help here.
It's a Christmas movie, and they pass that one. Jeez, that was gonna be tough. Let's see. Come out and play. It's an old '80s movie. It's one of their catchphrases. Pass that one.
Halloween.
This is if.
Whoa, champ!
Wow.
Champ!
Did you put? Were you using a 3-minute clock?
It felt like forever, but no.
Goose egg.
Yeah, that was a big old goose egg there.
Oh,
so
man.
the champ will not retain the belt.
Dang. What happened, champ?
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah, that was tough around there. Yeesh.
God.
Wow, it's tough in many fronts.
Should we even upload this segment?
We could leave 60 seconds of it out. Ashley's on here from Hollywood, ready to play with the Bird to try to see if he can tie up Virginia at 8 wins apiece on the year.
Ashley, I don't think I got to tell you how much this one means to tie the witch.
Hey, Bird, it means a lot to me. This is my first time playing.
Oh, I love it. I love
Okay. All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. The Bird has got to beat 4. That is Virginia's score. Get ready. Your time begins now.
I love to eat these, and it's a girl. Oh, I can't say girl. Never mind. That's okay. Pass.
What? You're filthy.
Oh my god. Frosted hark thee. I'm rattled. Pass.
Can't tell.
Armageddon. Think about Armageddon. Think about the movie Armageddon. Famous actors are in there. Pass. Can you please crunch my numbers? If you're crunching my numbers, you are this when you work. You are this. Your job. If you crunch my numbers, pass. Pass, Dennys. Pass. What's the opposite of denied? What's
Denied.
Oh my! I filled out a contract for. Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh my
Did we
God.
go 3 rounds and 2 of them had nothing?
Oh my god!
Virginia's the only one that got a point today. Really?
He never recovered from eating girls.
Yeah,
Wow.
which, by the way, was the Danish girl.
What?
I like to eat Danish, and then I said, and it's-
Stop.
Okay.
Just stop. Please.
We're gonna save you.
Protect the license.
Well, I got distracted because I saw Kevin's head perk up like a hedgehog.
Like what?
He couldn't believe it.
I was like, wait, where's he going?
I never recovered.
Yes, clearly. Wow. Okay.
It's KVJ. When and where you want it. Listen to the KVJ Show and the After the Show podcast daily, commercial free. Search your smartphone's podcast app to listen for free. 97.9 WRMF.
Well, I got some nice little wins here for your Feel Good Friday today. Laura sent us an email. I thought this was really cool. She said, I just wanted to share some exciting news. My husband, Michael Forquette, was chosen as Teacher of the Year for Felix A. Williams Elementary School in Jensen Beach.
Aw, that's awesome.
And the whole staff came to drive by our house in a parade to congratulate him. He really puts his heart into teaching his students, and we are so proud of him.
Yay.
Yeah, that's very cool. Thank you, Laura, for that.
A lot of drive-by celebrations for Teacher Appreciation Week. That's awesome.
Yep,
Really
it's pretty
sweet.
much it's what we got right now in this world. Ashley said, my husband and I are going to be married 5 years on the 23rd, and we've been trying to get pregnant since then. And we just found out that we are almost 7 weeks pregnant. And we found out less than a week before we both were going to go in for fertility tests and treatments.
Aww.
That's nice to save that money.
Congratulations.
Some really cool stuff. And talking graduates, just to remind you, all next week, Krispy Kreme is going to be congratulating 2020 graduates by giving them free donuts. If you show up in your cap and gown or something that says Class of 2020 on it, you get a dozen free donuts. I'll take that ID with you if you have it too.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a huge thing.
Yeah. Also, I thought this was kind of cool. You remember the war vet in England that raised all that money for coronavirus?
He was walking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now America's got its own WW2 vet. Now a 99-year-old in Oregon named Bud Lewis.
Bud
is raising money for a charity called the Sunshine Division by walking 100 laps around the track before his 100th birthday in August. So hopefully his takes off just like the guy did in the UK. There's a guy in Belgium who, too, has access to a crane, and he's been taking it to nursing homes so people can visit family members at their windows on high floors. He's driving by a home recently, and he saw a guy yelling up to his mom from the sidewalk, and he said, hey, I could do something about that.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. And I was like, I'll lift you right up there.
Just tell people you're doing that first, because if you're just chilling in your bed upstairs and you see someone out your window, you're like, ah!
Yeah.
Just let them put their clothes on.
Yeah.
Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, it's more dangerous than you think. Things that seem like, okay, there's nothing to be afraid of here. I'm not afraid of that. It just kind of goes to show you we really are afraid of the wrong things in life. Like, nobody's really afraid of selfies, but you should be.
No kidding, man.
Yeah. I'll tell you exactly why coming up next. It's more dangerous than you might think. Sure, it looks like it's nothing and it's benign, but really, you should be deathly afraid of some of these things I'm about to mention. Because they will kill you.
Selfies.
Yeah, selfies.
Most selfies won't kill you, but there are some stupid, risky ones.
There are, and that's what's costing people.
Well, even if you're like FaceTiming and walking, you can walk into trees and other people's cars. I know.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, and it does. It has its own death count every single year. Now, what I've got is these things that, for the most part, seem pretty benign, but they actually have death counts. How many people they take out in the U.S. every single year. You have to tell me what you think is the bigger killer of these options.
Okay.
Selfies or corks? Selfies or corks? What kills more people every single year?
I think it's corks.
I think it's corks, too. Corks are vicious.
They kill people.
Well,
so what, they hit them in the temple?
Yeah, basically, I think it's you shoot them out of a champagne bottle and they hit somebody. Now, keep in mind, it's probably kind of like a coronavirus where it gets credit. Like, let's say that you fire off a champagne cork and it hits Bob in the temple, and he's like, ow, and then he trips and falls over a balcony. They're probably going to give credit to the champagne cork on that.
Okay.
Chalk one up for the cork, even though technically it was the fall of the balcony that killed Bob.
You're saying cork?
I'm going to go with cork.
Okay, you are both correct. It is the cork. Champagne corks kill almost 24 people each year. Selfies kill 12.
Okay.
I mean, usually champagne is you're trying to celebrate something. That really brings the party down.
Yes.
And maybe the first bottle doesn't kill you, but like when you're opening bottle 3 and you're not paying attention and it goes off in your eye and hemorrhages.
Or you're the one that killed somebody. You're doing it and it goes off and it hits me in the temple.
That could happen.
R.I.P. Bird.
Yeah. What about this matchup? What kills more annually, coconuts or icicles?
Oh, I've heard a lot of bad stuff about coconuts, but was it all just...
What would you rather be hit with? Walking by underneath a palm tree and a coconut crashes you in the noggin, or walking underneath a building and an icicle comes down on you?
I think I would rather be taken out by a coconut. I feel like the icicle could stab you and it would be a slow bleed out.
This is tough because, it's geography, too. We hear more about coconuts, but is that because we don't have icicles?
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm retracting my statement. The witch talked me into it. Icicle, final answer.
Got to go icicle, final answer.
We're playing together.
We're a team?
We're a team.
Okay, I am going to give you credit for the icicles.
Nice.
Now, in the U.S., it kills 15 people every single year. But if you go to Russia, it kills 600.
Oh, my word.
600 people a year die in Russia from icicles falling.
Wow.
It's crazy, right?
Blow my mind, Ralston.
Those are assassin icicles.
Terrifying. I mean, you got to really watch yourself. Yeah, coconuts kill 150. And I didn't have just a pure U.S. number on that, and I think
it was global.
I think and there's a lot of coconut trees all over the world.
What do you think would be more of a painful death between the two?
Icicle.
I agree.
Yeah.
Coconut's just blunt force trauma. Yeah, so icicles are the bigger killer there. How about stairs versus ladders? Stairs versus ladders. What kills more people annually?
Definitely stairs.
Definitely ladders. We're on the same team, dog.
Dude.
All right.
How many times this week were you on a ladder?
All right. I'll go with the witch on this one.
Stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, you're correct. Stairs.
All right. Okay, Virginia.
Stairs are responsible for 15,000 deaths per year.
Holy mackerel.
I get it, man. That's the one weird thing about living alone and having stairs. I've taken 2 really nasty spills by myself, and if it would have went a different way, I don't know, man. Chewy would have ended up having me as a snack.
I think what you're talking about too is you've got a lot of older people that are told not to go on their stairs,
like the bird.
Yeah.
So old.
And then when they fall down them, boom.
Yeah.
It's pretty much lights out. 15,000 every year. Ladders killed 355 people annually. And keep in mind, more people taking stairs than ladders.
That's what it is. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
Just think about in your own life in the past month. How many ladders have you been on versus how many stairs have you been on?
Mm-hmm. Very true. How about this? What is the bigger killer? Your bed or your zipper?
It's your bed.
What do you think, Virginia?
Yeah, I just don't think the zipper can do as much damage as the bed and falling off it or whatever. I'm going bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're both right on that. Beds kill 600 people a year when they fall out of them.
Zippers can hurt your dong, but Kevin, a lot of us don't have dongs.
Yeah, and you survive that.
Are you able to? Maybe never mind. I'll ask.
Yeah,
that.
you could.
Okay, all right.
I know exactly what you were asking, and yeah.
Bleed out.
Well,
no, he's asking about me.
Yes, women.
Specifically,
I gotcha.
could I have an injury? And I
From
could.
a zipper.
I could.
Wow. Okay, I'll talk to you during commercial about that.
Yeah.
I'll show you the scars.
Old Mudflap Sinicky. It could happen.
That's a heck of a nickname.
Skin loses its elasticity, Kevin.
I got it. I got it.
Wow, I'm learning so much.
Yeah. Zippers don't kill, but they do maim 1,700 men in the ER every single year.
I believe it.
And they probably maim them pretty good, too.
It'd be terrible.
If you're drinking, and you're not paying attention, you're not wearing any underwear.
Oh, zipper, dong, plus bar. Oh.
Bad combo. All right. It's more dangerous than you think. What kills more people every year? Jellyfish or sharks?
Jellyfish, the silent killer.
Okay. What do you think, Virginia?
Do they die from the jellyfish, though?
Allergic. They don't have the antibodies built up.
They go into anaphylaxis.
Jellyfish have coronavirus?
Well, I'm just, antibodies. That sounds pretty smart.
It sure does.
It is a buzzword right now.
Antibodies.
He's very topical.
Very topical.
What do you think?
We think they kill more than sharks, right?
I don't know. Sharks got a high kill count.
Am I gonna listen to you again? You've been good.
I'm gonna go jellyfish just because the bird seems to know what he's talking about, and he said antibodies.
Okay.
It's antibodies.
He is correct.
Antibodies!
Has nothing to do with antibodies.
Kevin, don't pop his bubble.
Thank you.
He's all happy over here.
I know he is. It's a win. He needs that.
He does.
Yeah. A jellyfish kill 40 people each year, and I'm wondering if it's almost like a jellyfish swarm. Remember Finding Nemo? And there are all those jellyfish together?
Yes.
Imagine getting caught up in that for real.
Do you think they work as a gang?
Well, I think if you're in the middle of it and you're bzz out, sting, bzz out, and then what happens? You'd probably go unconscious, drown, and the jellyfish again gets the kill count.
Well, let me ask you this. If all of us together were jellyfish, would we act as a gang? Probably.
You're right.
There's your answer.
We'd probably be stinging each other.
That would happen too.
Can a jellyfish sting himself? Because Jay Bird would.
Same team. Dog.
Sorry. I take it back.
team.
I take it back.
Come on, dial back the evil.
Can a jellyfish be covered in scabs?
Dial back the evil.
You know, in the U.S., sharks only have credit for 0.5 deaths per year. They only kill one person every 2 years on
Really?
average.
Yeah, sharks get a lot of hype.
Yeah.
They're kind of, I don't know, man.
It's kind of the name of this game. There's a lot of things to get hype and we're terrified of. Oh, sharks are in there. You're good. It's jellyfish you got to worry about.
Jaws gave sharks a little bit, I don't know, a little too much shine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about this one? What should you be more afraid of? What's got a higher kill count? Cows, dogs, or ants?
I think it's ants.
Cows, dogs, or ants?
I think it's ants, Virginia. Think about it.
I mean, he was right on the jellyfish.
Well, just let's walk through this thing. How many dogs? I mean, I know dogs kill people, but think about just ants, poison, doesn't agree with your blood.
My brother was attacked by a pack of wild dogs.
Whoa.
Is he okay?
Yeah. I mean, he's a little PTSD, wouldn't you be?
So if you come up behind him and bark, he's going to freak out?
He'll probably wet himself.
Oh, wow. That's a terrible trick to play on somebody.
So I've been attacked.
Note to self.
Especially at a party.
Note to self for Christmas.
He's giving a speech. Woof.
I've been attacked by ants, and I've been attacked by dogs.
You're sticking by ants?
I can't believe you haven't been attacked by a cow.
I had horse, but not a cow. I'm not around too many cows.
Okay.
I think, okay, all right. I'm sticking with ants. I'm
Okay.
sticking with ants, baby.
We got a perfect score.
Think about the ants all over the globe.
If you blow this for us, how will we go on?
If I blow this for us, I will do whatever you want.
Anything?
Well, that's how confident I am.
All right, Kev, we're saying ants. Either way, I win.
Okay. It looks like it's ants.
Oh, look at you.
Now, here's the only discrepancy. The number that I had, it didn't confirm it was in the U.S., and it might be a global number, but hordes of ants kill 50 people every year.
Wow.
Like I said, I couldn't find out if that was a U.S. or a global number, but I do know these. In the U.S., cows kill 20 people in America every year, and dogs kill 30. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, dogs get hungry sometimes.
And a couple other things you need to worry about. Swans. They say swans have strangled dogs and even capsized small boats.
Swans?
Swans trying to drown people.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's some really mean, aggressive birds that will run and attack you and chase you until you are crying.
Got to watch out. And then that big killer, I know people don't think much of it. I do after reading this stat a couple years ago. Lightning. We are the lightning capital pretty much of the world, if not America. 24,000 people are killed by lightning worldwide each year.
That is a lot of death.
Amen.
24,000.
Fear the lightning, y'all.
Yeah.
Do you respect lightning?
I absolutely respect lightning because where I live, an alarm goes off from it. And now, so I really okay, this is a real deal. I will not go outside. I won't let the kids go outside.
They make that alarm sound like just cries of murder. It's so horrifying.
Yeah, they should. It needs to match it.
It needs to, yeah, because if it's got a kill count.
Yeah, you don't want a harp going off.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That last stat.
24,000. Give you something to think about.
Right before the weekend, you got us all freaked out.
Yeah, and right before the rainy season. But I'm saving lives. If band names were literal, which would be the scariest to fight? Trending topic on Twitter yesterday. Some of the ones we already mentioned, the Killers, Foo Fighters, even the Police. That could be terrifying.
This one's personal for me. The Thompson twins. And let me explain.
Okay.
Because I grew up with these two kids that were the Thompson brothers, and they were badass, and you never wanted to fight them.
Really?
So for me, the Thompson twins.
I'll give respect. Never met them. But I know the Conley brothers. I know that they can be scary.
You get it.
Yes. The top responses included poison.
Okay.
10,000 maniacs.
That's a bad one.
That's the worst
Fighting
one.
10,000 maniacs. Yeah, I don't think you stand a chance. A flock of seagulls.
Yeah, it'd be tricky.
Yeah. Real big fish. That could be a battle.
The Birds.
Yeah. Is there a band, The Birds?
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Oh, that's right, there is. Was it BYRDS, I believe?
I mean, we're getting
They got clever.
We're getting technical.
Some of the horrifying, basically any death metal band, Cannibal Corpse, The Zombies, Slayer, Anthrax, Five Finger Death Punch, Insane Clown Posse, all those would be terrifying.
Five Finger Death Punch?
Five Finger Death Punch is an actual band,
So
yes.
they do what, ballads?
Love songs.
I mean, I can't even imagine what that sounds like.
Fine Young Cannibals, even. They don't do death metal, but yeah.
They want to eat you.
They're fine. They're young.
They're spry.
Which means they're very frisky, but they're still cannibals.
The Counting Crows. There's a lot of them.
1, 2, 3.
They like to peck. They like to peck.
They attack, yeah.
All right.
I don't know. They just count you. I'm not scared of crows.
All right. Same team.
NWA. If you know what that stands for, if you really had to go toe-to-toe, that could be scary. Absolutely. And even these days, Asia. Somebody put could be terrifying. You might get coronavirus.
I think we're pretty much scared of everything.
I'm scared of everything, but I was raised that way. that was part of our just a routine. You got to be scared of everything.
Megadeth, somebody sent in, yes. Basically, death metal has won this. If band names were literal, what would be the most terrifying to fight?
Motley Crue?
A Motley Crue would, yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Motley Crue doesn't always mean that. You just
There's a bunch of them. There's one of you.
Doesn't it mean that you're ugly? Doesn't it mean that you're mean?
What I like is on the flip side of it, what would be the least scary to fight? If band names were literal, what would be the least scary to fight?
I mean, if someone said the Jonas Brothers, but that's not really.
Yeah, no,
Bread.
Bread. Oh, I'm going to fight that.
Well, you got bread, cake, corn. Even Limp Biscuit.
You're right.
I mean, it's a biscuit, but it's limp. I mean, how tough is that to fight? You got Blind Melon.
Yeah.
Can't see. How's that going to fight you?
The Wallflowers, just stand there and let him kick his butt.
I'm taking the Wallflowers down. How about the Babies?
Yeah.
I'll fight a baby.
Da baby.
Da baby. Da baby. Exactly. So there you go.
Did I see Virginia shaking her tail feather?
Let's hope so, right?
Oh, you know I like to move it.
Let's
It wasn't
hope
my
so.
tail feather either.
What does that mean?
It was the front.
Oh, my God.
It was the jugs.
All right.
They're shaking the
Okay.
jugs.
Are you drunk?
I don't know. I am over here preparing for the hard seltzer bit, and I'm sampling.
I think she's,
Oh,
I think
okay.
she's delving into the
It
supply.
only takes a sip of the claw to get you going sideways.
I know. All of a sudden, I just start shaking.
We had been talking about Anheuser-Busch coming out with this new seltzer, and I didn't get it. Like, a White Claw is a 5% alcohol at 100 calories. They felt like they needed to make something lighter. It's going to be like 3% alcohol and like 70 calories, which is like, why?
Is that okay?
I just don't understand it. I mean, because at 5%, you barely feel it. At 3%, you'll feel nothing, and you get 70 calories. Why not just have a regular seltzer basically with no calories? I don't get the thinking on this. To me, my drunk logic is not processing this Anheuser-Busch decision well.
I know people who only have 2 claws per sitting. Like, what are you guys always talking about? The claw getting away from you. If you drink 2 claws, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's not what happens.
That's my new personal limit.
You think
You don't know anybody who only drinks 2.
No, on social media is what I'm saying. They're calling us out. Always go. You guys act like the claws bourbon or something. When you drink 13 of them, it does.
Yeah.
It does start to kick in. You trick yourself thinking this is nothing. This is nothing.
Well, and the reason for that is it is a malt liquor. It just burns differently in your body.
It's a different
swear.
ride.
It is a different ride.
You're right. I had those Funky Buddha ones last Friday, and I had quite a bit of them.
Okay.
I think I drank almost the whole pack, and there was 17 in the pack.
And
okay, that's a lot.
How are you feeling with it?
I felt a little aggressive.
It does. The malt liquor, it's a different ride. So if you binge drink some of these seltzers, it seems tame, light, and easy when you're at 2. When you're at 17, all of a sudden you turn into a raving maniac.
The kids asked me to go play tennis after the KVJ happy hour.
Yeah.
And so I was headhunting with the backhand, and I normally wouldn't do that playing with the children.
But here's my issue with this kind of data. I feel like you're aggressive with any kind of liquor. I don't know.
He's right.
I mean, get him
Yeah.
But there is just something
Virginia's
about,
not the best test subject.
something about this malt buzz. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm. How quickly can you feel it? Can you tell the difference? And what if you are a person that drinks non-alcoholic seltzers? And my fridge is littered with both varieties. Somebody could easily, if they want to, like I could be just trying to stay completely sober, and they're pouring me White Claws, and I might have 3, or I'd be like, whoa, look out. And then you don't even know it. It would be easy to get hammered on these things.
Dennys is scoffing at this bit. He goes, there's no way I'm not going to be able to tell the difference. I definitely will know between alcohol and regular seltzer. He really thinks that.
I don't know. That is the question, because last night, just to kind of see what this was like, I had a regular non-alcoholic seltzer. It was in my fridge. And then I went to a White Claw. Now, I knew in my head, but I'm trying it. I'm like, that's where I thought, I'm like, wow, if somebody wanted to just mess with Kev, you could keep pouring me White Claws, and I would have no idea until I'm like, whoa, hey.
I gotta say, this bit's been fun to set up over here.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, Virginia's. Oh, we're not gonna have any hard alcohol left.
Oh, she's getting ready to show us her front.
I started dancing.
I think I'm going to struggle with this one because I loathe seltzer water. I hate it. Oh, I hate it with a passion. I
Yeah.
don't really drink it that often.
So what we have here is we have 5 different seltzers. Some of them are going to have alcohol. Some of them are not. Can you tell the difference? We want to see. Somebody suggested that we do one of these seltzer challenges. So we got a hard seltzer challenge here. It's going to be Bird and Dennys. And what they're going to do, they're going to take a drink of it, or at least as much of a sample as they need to try to determine if that has alcohol in it or not. If they get it right, cool, we'll find out and be like, okay, this is the brand. If they don't, then Virginia's going to take that seltzer and throw what's left in the cup in their face.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, is that kind of Friday
That's why
show?
she's drinking, yeah. That's why she's over there drinking the White Claw to get aggressive.
Well, I had to have a little taste test.
Well, hey,
Yes.
hey, aggressive, annoying bartender. Can you heavy pour? Please. If I'm getting slapped and
I
thrown.
only know one speed, heavy or heavier.
So if you get all 5 right, you stay completely dry. If you start missing, you're going to get a little bit doused with seltzer. You can watch on Kvj Tv. It's on YouTube. We'll play next. Okay, it was suggested that we try a hard seltzer challenge. Can you tell when a seltzer has alcohol in it or not just by taste? I believe you cannot on many of these. Some can, I believe. It depends upon what the seltzer is. Because yesterday somebody's like, hey, have you tried this Four Loko? And I was like, wow, I would have a feeling that is just one sip of a Four Loko hard seltzer, which is 12%. You'd be like, okay, yeah, that definitely is jacked.
I don't think you would want me on the show if I got that 12 Loko in my
I think it'd be
veins.
tough, yeah.
It'd be tough.
12 Loko.
I think we should just both give up.
4 Loko.
He can't even say it.
I'm struggling.
12 Locos when you have 3 of them.
Oh, multiplication.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. That's what that is. Okay, so the hard seltzer challenge here, we got Bird and Dennys. We got 5 of the same seltzers. They're going to try this, and then you're going to basically just hold up a quick little sign if it's a yes or no. If you think that it's got alcohol in it, meaning it's a hard seltzer, you would hold up a Y. If you think it's hard, if you think it's not, you'd hold up the N. And so you need to put the sign in front of you so that you can't change your answers based on what the other person says.
Wow, man. Miho versus Miho again.
It is.
Ooh, in the pit.
Now, here's the big challenge. If you get it correct, it's all good. If you miss, Virginia's going to take what is left of that seltzer and throw it in your face.
Hey, bartender. You have a heavy pour?
Of course. You know me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I've got the cheat sheet over here. All right. We're going to find out. Gentlemen, if you would get into position here for this challenge.
Brace yourself, ladies.
We have a little section here, Virginia. Your accuracy is going to be asked for.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know I headhunt.
I know you do. Just don't equipment hunt.
Okay, here we go. The first seltzer that we've got. You gentlemen can stand over there. Remove your headphones. Jaybird, you'll be standing over there kind of against the wall.
Please remove your headphones so you don't shock the bejesus out of yourself.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Gentlemen, go on ahead and peruse that first seltzer. And what do you think from tasting it?
It's got many, many layers, many notes.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't think I can tell.
Yeah, now you say it. Are they lower? You said it was like 3. I can't tell.
These are not locos, guys. These are not hard. These aren't going to be like bad decisions after one drink.
But this is 5%, right?
That's what we're playing with.
Yeah, it's a 5% one.
Okay. What do you think? Denny's is holding up a no
Don't
sign.
look at his.
What are you?
You just said yes, and then you wanted to switch because you looked at his.
Okay, I can't play this game like this. I'm not. I don't want to cheat. I'm not cheating.
Don't look at his then.
God, why are you making me an angry drunk?
That definitely is a White Claw, yes. You can tell already he's agitated.
Wait, all right, sorry.
Okay, all right. All right, do you think the seltzer you just had alcohol in it? Denny's is holding up the no. Jaybird is holding up the yes. Virginia, if you would grab their cups, because obviously one of them is going to get a bath here because one was incorrect. The correct answer is no.
You did.
Wow, that was solid.
Oh, what up a nose?
That was solid.
Okay. I
Okay.
know everyone says I'm dramatic, but I'm just dramatic.
Yeah.
They're really cold.
It's good. You want them cold.
I did not expect it to hurt.
At least I didn't ice them, y'all. I mean, I think I went nice.
Oh, you
Okay.
threw that right up my nose hole.
It's a big drink.
Yeah. That was a tricky one, huh?
Wow, that tasted like alcohol to me.
Is that raspberry or something? Or?
It what? Oh, what a palate on
Look
you!
at that. He's gonna be tough over here.
Oh my gosh!
Do I get a warning next time, or are you gonna throw it when I'm in mid breathing?
All right, try the next hard seltzer here. We're doing the hard seltzer challenge. Can you tell when these seltzers have alcohol in them or
This is seltzer number 2.
Okay. All right.
Sipping.
Peruse the palate there, gentlemen. Jaybird and Denny's trying this out.
This is tricky. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
No cheating now.
Can you tell?
No.
Do you have alcohol in that? Yes or no? Okay. Jaybird is holding up a no. Denny's is holding up a yes. Okay, so obviously... obviously one of you's wrong. Who is it?
Some would say he goes the other way.
All right, gentlemen, stand up there because one of you is getting a seltzer in your face. All right. That seltzer does have alcohol.
Oh,
yes.
In 3, 2, 1.
Wait, did you throw alcohol in my eye?
Yes.
Was that White Claw in my face?
That was.
God.
You got the claw. No laws and you're drinking claws.
Damn, I just got clawed in the face.
It's tough, isn't it? Just clawed your eyes out.
I'm blinded.
Next time, open your mouth so at least you catch a buzz.
Noted.
Okay. Gotta try another one here. This is a challenge, isn't it?
Jeez, Denny.
Jaybird 0 for 2. Denny's is 2-0.
Okay.
Okay, here's seltzer number 3.
Oh, man. I'm twisted.
Yeah, you are. You're not good at this.
I am not. I never drink seltzer.
All right, try this one out. Do you think the seltzer you're drinking has alcohol in it? Is that a yes or a no here?
Gosh.
Yeah, tough stuff, isn't it?
It's very difficult.
Oh, is it Denny's?
Yeah. It is. I have to really search.
Hard seltzer challenge
I keep
here.
going back and forth. I feel like it's...
This one's the trickiest yet.
Okay. Even Denny's is a little mystified by this third seltzer. Alcohol or no? Gentlemen, your answers. Go ahead and hold those up. Again, you differed.
You gotta be kidding me.
Denny says yes, and Jaybird says no. All right. Go ahead, gentlemen, stand in position. We'll find out which one of you is right, which one of you is wrong.
Why are you laughing, Kevin? Why are you laughing, Smuggy?
Does this seltzer have alcohol in it? Virginia, if you would get the cups into place here as I announce whether or not this seltzer had alcohol in it or not. The answer is yes.
What did I put?
Bird said no.
Bless him there.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me at least open my mouth this time. If you're telling it, I'm gonna close my eye.
Okay, I'm gonna go right for the mouth.
Go right for the mouth.
This is now me trying to help you get a buzz to get through this.
Just get a little bit closer, yeah.
Say baby.
I gotta go.
This is really unbelievable. Denny's has gotten all 3 correct. Jaybird has gotten all 3 wrong.
He's a seltzer guy.
Yeah.
I do drink seltzer.
Okay.
But just odds.
Let's try another one here.
No,
I just am curious if Jaybird can actually get one correct here.
It is tricky. That last one was very tricky.
That was impossible. Did you guess on that?
That one was tough. I had to drink it about 3 times to figure it out.
Okay, let's just try one more. Let's just have Jaybird go here with a win.
Okay.
All right.
Here's be able to get one correct.
This does not sound like a setup at all.
Here's seltzer loss. Seltzer number 5.
No, it's seltzer number 4.
Yeah. Stop drinking the supply.
Yeah, let's just see if Bird can get this one here. Okay. Work that around your palate, Bird.
Gosh,
Boy, you look confused. Yeah. I know.
Gosh, that's tricky.
It is. These are tough, aren't they? That's kind of the point of these hard seltzers. You really don't know if they've got it or not. Okay, gentlemen, what do you think? Hold up your sign. Yes for hard seltzer, no for not. Again, we have a difference in opinion.
You've got to be kidding me. And I'm not looking at him.
That might be the toughest one yet, though.
That one was super tough. Plus, I'm starting to get drunk, so I can't really tell what's what anymore.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
Not gonna lie, I'm getting a little buzz.
All right, Virginia's over there hitting the seltzer.
Come on, the black cherry's nice.
Okay, go ahead, gentlemen. Stand in position. We'll get the announcement here. Can Jaybird finish with a win, or does Denny's get his first bath of the day?
This one was legitimately tricky. I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, thanks, Danny. the best hype man in the game, isn't he?
I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe not. I don't know. I feel good for you, Bird. Okay. Seltzer number 4 does not have alcohol. Jaybird, why are you looking at me like that?
I got it right.
You got it right.
I can't remember what I did.
Jaybird got it correct. Look at you, man. Yes. Denny's gets his first and only bath of the day.
Oh no, Denny's.
Yep.
You ready? Open your mouth.
I will.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Not bad. Denny's got 75% right. Jaybird got 25% of them right. Just kind of showing you what a challenge it is. And then you guys have some claws that you get to have here, too.
That tasted like it had alcohol in it.
That tasted like, I don't know.
I might have got the cups mixed up.
Did you get it wrong?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
No laws when you're drinking claws.
That's right. No laws.
No law.
I think Dennys might have gotten wet. No, I don't think it was fair.
Virginia got it wrong.
I think do we splash her?
Oh!
Team player.
Wow.
It's only fair.
Okay.
Dennys gets to do it too.
So did you mix that one up?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think
She's drinking. I don't know.
I think you might have splashed me with the one with alcohol. I don't know if the one actually in the cup.
Okay. All right.
Black cherry's delicious.
Is this one have? Does it have a White Claw in it?
At this point, we don't know.
No, that one doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, of course he puts it down like in a hurry.
Have this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Chug, 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 chug.
There you go. Delicious stuff, huh?
Ah, black cherry is delicious.
Yeah, it's good.
I do not like it.
Well, we're going to be doing another one of our virtual happy hours today, 5 p.m. on Facebook. Jump on that.
This is a happy morning we're doing.
Yeah, we are. Just always drinking.
Admit it, you're still on Facebook, and so are we. Follow the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
You know, we were doing the hard seltzer challenge a second ago, proving that it is kind of difficult to tell. We think Jaybird may not have gotten one correct. We think Virginia might have been a little bit tipsy from the White Claw sampling, and she screwed up the final round.
We are 99.9% sure that Virginia screwed up the round, and Sweet Dennys got a bath that was not warranted.
I'm so sorry, Denny.
Yes.
I feel terrible.
You took one for... It's like taking a bullet for his friend.
I know.
I appreciate that. It's friendship.
You did great.
It was tough towards the end, keeping it all straight. There's so many cups.
So you're cool with taking us all home, Kev?
Yes. We'll do the station vehicle.
It was your idea, man.
Dysfunctional school bus.
You got to take us all home.
Well, they say that Americans are drinking more over the past 2 months. 55%, I believe, was the number I had yesterday on the increase of alcohol sales over that time. And they say it's gotten to the point where we've kind of started mixing up what we're drinking because you're getting kind of burned out on the same thing after about 8 or 9 weeks sitting at home drinking more.
I was getting burned on the old JMO and whiskey. I know, or the JMO whiskey. And
JMO and whiskey?
Yeah, I'm getting a buzz.
Claw, claw.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I was getting burned on that white and claw.
Huh?
Are you getting burned on that Tito's yet?
No, I mean, I still like it, but the mixers, I think, are what maybe I would change up a little bit. And yeah, I'm getting to the point where maybe for the first time, I'm like, it might be interesting to dabble with something else. I used to do Jameson and ginger ale, which I liked. That was one of my favorites from a while ago. I might go back to that.
That's good to drink in cold weather.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like it in hot weather, too.
Okay. It's just good to drink.
Because you're in cold weather so much.
Yeah, it's a stupid statement. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot more, Kevin.
Okay, you're just ramping them up, huh? Okay, here they come. You have an onslaught. Well, they went through and they were able to pull every single area when they were talking about the recipes, and this was like on Bro Bible, and they got the responses based on the recipes that people were pulling from each state. What do you think would be the number one cocktail for the state of Florida?
Bird.
Yeah.
Only talking about Long Island iced tea.
Long Island iced tea for Florida.
No, that's a bad one.
We're expecting nothing less.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah.
OJ and vodka. Screwdriver.
Screwdriver, okay.
The drink of the 80s.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. And the 70s.
Yeah.
Was it a highball?
I don't know. I feel like
those are all 70s and 80s like reference.
Highball.
I feel like you're making fun of me, but I don't know what about. I'm just confused.
What's your guess, Virginia?
Margaritas.
Margaritas is a very solid guess. I would say that you could have maybe mimosas. You see those around
a lot.
The one that was number one, at least as far as people going for the recipes and trying out different things, the Cuba Libre they had is number one. Free Cuba, basically, is it. That is really just a rum and Coke on ice with maybe some people adding some lime juice, but there were different variations and recipes, people trying to spritz up and spice up their Cuba Libre a little bit, so that was why that was number one on the recipes they were going for.
Rum's a pirate's drink, though. I mean, that you got to be careful with that. She's going to bite you.
Rum?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think that, what is the one, it's the Cuban drink?
Mojito?
Mojito.
Yeah.
That typically, when we see the cocktails in Florida, is number one.
I love like a strawberry jalapeno mojito. Oh.
Can I get an amen for if you like pina colada?
Yeah, that would work for. That's a Florida kind of feel drink.
Yeah, very
I
tropical.
think any of those drinks, I think, would kind of mix into what we got going on.
Did you say rum runner?
No.
Rum runner?
Rum runner's good, yeah.
Good job. Just tell him good job.
What? So I can't answer Kevin Ross when he's asking.
It's just the way you said it.
I gotta slow down on the claw.
You're starting to speak like that guy from Goonies. Rum runner. Rum runner.
I'm Sloth.
You're Sloth?
Rum runner.
I'm David Lee Sloth.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a little something different to do, that might be a little twist. A lot of people are talking about how they're throwing a little rum chata in their morning coffee.
That is delicious. It's creamy rum, and you can absolutely put that in coffee. It's lovely in coffee.
I just feel like that'd give you the runs. No?
Well, how much are you drinking?
Well, if you're drinking alcohol, you're probably drinking a lot of coffee then.
Well, you're only probably supposed to put one shot of it in your coffee.
Kind of to mix in, and some people are talking about how now that they're working from home, that's why some of it's going up. People are doing a little dash in there that, gets you kind of a little calm, knocks out a little bit of stress, and sometimes people argue that they work a little bit better with a little juice in the system.
And this is my house.
Yeah, right.
Nobody go tell me I can't have a rum chata.
One text says, when I go back to work, don't think I'm not taking rum chata with me now. That might be the problem for bosses now. Why are my employees drunk here at work?
They're all used to having wine and rum in their coffee cups.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said I like drinking the strawberry lemonade vodka and Sprite. Very summertime. That is nice.
That's delicious.
Yep.
I'll tell you what's good. It's going to sound gross, but it's not. Publix grape soda with vodka. It's very good. And try to get the grape soda kind of slushy, almost like a purple slushy with the. But you got to go Publix grape soda.
Yeah.
Extra sugar.
Yeah. Okay.
It gives you that extra.
Sounds like a great headache later.
Well, I didn't say anything about
Kevin would be hungover for 5 days.
That'd be the worst thing ever. I wake up with the worst headache and this massive purple tongue. What happened?
You'd feel so puffy.
Yeah.
What about some BMs?
I already took one today.
Oh, Bloody Marys.
No one wants to drink a bowel movement.
Terrible initials for that drink.
Yeah, that one. Quick booze quiz for you. What two concoctions make a Miami Vice, Jaybird?
That would be Tanqueray and mango juice.
Ah, very good.
So smug.
No, that's pina colada and
rum, vodka, whiskey.
It's a rum runner, right? Isn't that the Miami Vices that we used to get?
Okay, pina colada and rum runner.
I think that was a Miami Vice, if I remember right.
I like it.
I kind of think we should play a game. Anytime someone says pina colada, we have to sing, if you like pina colada.
That's the game?
Yes. And you just said it, Virginia.
If you like pina colada.
That's pretty good.
That's a really good.
She honestly could join a blues band.
I do. I could do that, and I could do like
or you could do a Satchmo cover band.
Satchmo, that's me, yeah. I see stars in the sky.
You bring up depressing stuff a lot, so I think you would do good with the blues.
My grandma died. My dog got hit by a car. I got fired from my job. And they burned down my bar.
I love it. And every blues song sounds the same.
It does. The Miami Vice pina colada and strawberry daiquiri. That's what
Pina colada, strawberry daiquiri.
The one I loved was that Call a Cab. They had that at the comedy place. What was it called? The Comedy Store?
Wet Willie's.
Wet Willie's, yes. That was a drink. If you had half of that, you really had to call a cab.
I know. I saw you after you drank one. I was like, ooh, boy.
Whoa.
For once, I was happy I wasn't the drunkest.
It doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen often. But that Call a Cab will sneak up on you.
No, it will knock you on your your nards.
Searching.
Okay. Buffering.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, apparently the Bigfoot hunters are getting in on the coronavirus game. They're actually worried about poor sweet Bigfoot and believe he's susceptible to the coronavirus. So they're sending out the message that you need to wear a mask when you go out looking for Bigfoot to try to keep him safe.
Well, we don't want him to get the coronas or her.
Like, when have any of these people ever got within 6 feet of a Bigfoot?
It depends on who you
Ever.
ask. It depends on who you ask, Kev.
Within 6 feet and they don't have any proof?
That one guy, he had beautiful hair. That guy would say he got pretty close to a Bigfoot.
That guy was drunker than us on a 12-pack of White Claw.
Yeah, that definitely was moonshine.
Illegal.
Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting little twist here. Brian Hitchens from Jupiter was one of those coronavirus skeptics, going on to his Facebook page and putting up posts downplaying the seriousness of the virus and sticking to his face, saying that God is bigger than the virus will ever be. Now, he's got a whole new outlook on this because he's chilling in a hospital bed at Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center as a coronavirus positive patient.
Really? And it's so bad that he had to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Is this the guy that him and his wife had it?
Yeah, his wife also got admitted to Gardens Medical Center with the coronavirus, and he recently took to social media about his experience, now encouraging people to take the virus seriously.
I thought it was maybe the government was trying something that kind of like they threw it out there to kind of distract us. I thought that it looked like just a hysteria. This is a real virus that you've got to take serious. You know, my wife's on the ventilator. She's been like that for 3 weeks. It's tough. It's sad.
Wow. Okay. So that is one guy who at one point was saying, it's all good. This ain't nothing to worry about.
That happened to a couple of cats that were on their social media talking about how they didn't believe it was real, and then they got it. One of them died.
So it makes one think, does Corona have a social media account?
I just wouldn't tempt fate and call it out because, I don't know. I don't want to piss it off.
Yeah. No, that's just it.
It's got a kill count. Let's not piss it off.
There's an employee at a Subway in New Zealand that has been suspended after he used a woman's coronavirus contact tracing information from the store's log to find her online and hit on her.
Wow.
There's always going to be shady people.
Anytime your information's out anywhere, even just your little email, there's a chance someone might email you back.
You're right.
Well, that's the thing, too, because with the contact tracing, you got to give your information, and a lot of people are not comfortable giving out their information for reasons like this.
Just like this.
Yeah, so, dummy, you hear these kind of stories, people are going to be even less likely to give out the information, which will help, hopefully, trace down who's got the virus and who needs to really quarantine so that the rest of the world can kind of go back out to their normal lives before we have a vaccine. But not going to happen if that keeps happening. A man in Michigan is facing charges after he tweeted a bomb threat to the FBI. Then he kept taunting the FBI that they wouldn't be able to find his bombs.
Dude, what are you thinking?
Well, he was right about one thing. They weren't able to find the bombs because there weren't any. But they were able to track him down. Still the same offense.
That happens a lot where people make up a crime or make up something just to get involved.
We know you're bored because you've been home for a while, but this ain't the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a story that Jaybird, I guess, can share as well. There's a couple in Los Angeles that says that they're quarantining with a ghost.
I'm quarantining with a couple ghosts. I'm not even kidding y'all.
Yeah, they say it started to get odd right after the stay-at-home order went into effect. They say the doorknob began to rattle vigorously, but nobody was there. Then in mid-April, a window shade in the bedroom began shaking against the window frame.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even kidding y'all. I've got so much activity where my stairs are at right now. I kind of think one of the falls was the ghost pushing me.
Dang.
I'm not even kidding.
It couldn't have been the excessive drinking.
I don't know. It's still, time will tell. MacBook is still out for
I predict he falls tonight after the KVJ happy hour.
Either way, spirits were involved.
And this is a piece of luck, too. There was a guy in Panama Beach that lost his artificial leg while surfing. Luckily, a 13-year-old diver found it and returned it. But can you imagine how horrifying that would be to be, just out there diving and you see a leg?
That'd be terrible. But then when you realize it's a rubber leg, you're like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, better than a real leg.
Amen.
Yeah, but still, you'd be like, oh, my goodness.
Do you think you sleep peacefully for the rest of your life if you find a severed leg in the woods?
It's going to be a rough 6 months.
6 months until you get back to normal?
6 months, I'm going to think about it. But then eventually, hopefully, the memory fades.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I drink a lot, though. I hit the claw.
Another excuse?
Yeah, why not?
It was the lag. It was the lag.
The leg made me drink.
Yeah. It was the
lag.
Oh. Uh-oh. All right.
She's popping a ruby grapefruit.
Look out.
Look, I've been told there ain't no laws today because we're drinking some claws.
And finally, a guy from Michigan was arrested after he asked the guards at the Canadian border if he could buy weed from them.
Dude.
But the Canadian people are very peaceful, so I get why you might do that.
Apparently they're not that peaceful.
I guess not.
You don't ask the cops if you can buy weed from them. I mean, isn't that like, duh?
I thought that was Canadian code, though, man. I didn't think they'd turn you in for just trying to buy weed.
There's no way that cat was sober.
There's no way.
You don't think so?
There's no way.
No chance?
If he's looking for weed and he's going up to a cop, he's either coming down off of something, because that's his bad judgment. I know about bad judgment.
Yes. It's the poster child for it.
No. Right there to my right. She's the poster child.
Can we put you in one shot together?
Together, we are the dynamic duo.
I don't hate it. We're like the Hall & Oates of bad decisions. 80s reference.
Okay. All right. Well, if you have been denied buying weed at the Canadian border, you might want to call us up right now. Producer Dennys will know if you're high right now or not.
Oh, boy.
Time to put him to the test. We need people that are high right now and people that are not to try to stump him.
Keep in mind, my boy's got a little bit of a White Claw buzz going on right now.
Will the White Claw throw him off?
When we went to commercial, he goes, I got to tell you, man, having that White Claw, I'm not in a bad mood anymore.
It feels really good. Yeah. Love to hear that.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Will a slight White Claw buzz affect Producer Denny's judgment today? And Producer Denny's knows when you're high.
Again, I'd like to apologize for splashing you in the face erroneously, Dennys.
It's all right. I think I caught a lot of it in my mouth, which helped with the buzz, I guess.
He got himself a perfect score.
He did. What a palate.
He does. He's good.
Yeah, he is. Thank you.
Were you holding in a belch as you talked?
I was.
I could tell.
I was trying not to be gross. As I was talking, and White Claw. It ain't your grandma's drink.
What? Okay, we got a couple people on here to play. Are they high or are they not high? We're going to start with Philly here in Kendall. Hello, Philly.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good.
Great.
Yeah. Now, I know one guy here is doing really well.
He's clawed up.
Yeah. Now, the question here is Philly feeling different effects of something else. We're talking about the ganj. All right, Dennys, you got a couple questions here to grill Philly?
Yeah, here, Philly. How many Legos do you think it would take to make a full-scale replica of you?
Ooh, Dennys.
I think I have that in my house right now. Probably 200,000.
That's good
Thought
guess.
about it?
Jeez, yeah.
I like this guy.
200,000 might do it.
I think so. I think that's the appropriate amount. Let's see here. Philly, would you rather humans were born from eggs like chickens or cocoons like butterflies?
I would have to go cocoons like butterflies.
That's cool.
It'll make me prettier, right?
Yeah, you get multiple phases.
Okay.
You get the pupa in there, I think.
Yeah, it's a good thought.
Pupa.
And final one
It's a big word.
for Philly here. Would you rather not be able to ever shave or not be able to ever cut your nails?
Oh.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Have to be nails. Oh God, that's nasty.
Have you seen long nails?
Yeah, you got to let the beard grow, I think.
I think that's what I would do.
Definitely.
Yeah, because the nails is not hygienic.
And plus, you'd have to.
Are you drinking White Claw?
I know. I just thought I'm like, well, why am I hammered?
That's contagious.
Yeah.
It's contagious.
Like, what happened?
That's how powerful the claw is.
You'd have to learn the banjo to only justify it.
Well, and nails.
Oh yes,
they grow.
They curl.
Yeah, they do.
But they feel good on the back.
Not that long.
I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to handle yourself.
You can't. You actually do a gentler rub.
Show me on Dennys.
Long nails, you'll throw up.
Yeah, your food's gonna be impossible
Yeah.
to eat. Ugh.
Dennys, what do you think here about Philly? You think he's high or not?
I think it all came down to the cocoon question.
Okay.
I was getting high vibes from that one. The first one I did not get any high vibe, weirdly. On the full scale, I feel like he actually has a Lego replica in his house. I don't feel like he was lying about that.
You're pretty dead on with that.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I think Philly sounds high to me.
He does not sound high to me.
Really? Yeah, he sounds pretty straightforward. But Dennys is the master here.
He is.
Philly, are you high or not?
Dennys is definitely the master. I am.
Wow,
Dude!
Dennys.
I thought so. That third question too, with the nails.
You kept it together, my man.
That first one though, I was like, this guy's definitely not high.
What's this guy's name?
Philly.
Philly.
Like the cheesesteak.
Okay, why did I forget that?
Yeah,
I know. You love a cheesesteak.
Mm-hmm. Well, Philly, well played, and thanks for coming on. Enjoy your Friday.
Yeah, very good.
You too. Stay safe, everybody.
Yep.
You too.
Got Jen on here from Boynton. Dennys, that was an impressive one. That was the toughest
That
one.
was some Yoda.
That was tricky. It was only because of the second question. It really was. I struggled with that one.
Let's see how Jen's doing. Hello, Jen.
And I got a buzz.
Guys, good morning.
I love how we take this game so serious.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's all we have.
The trash talking.
No, this show is all I have.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it comes.
I love you, Claw.
Here comes Claw Confessions.
Do we have any John Mayer?
Claw Confessions. Okay, Jen, Denny's got some questions here for you, and he's going to try to guess if you're high or not.
I think that's a good show
All right,
idea.
let's get it on.
White Claw Confessions.
Oh, I love it.
I think that's a great show idea, not to derail everything.
That's how we get the bird to talk about, what's going on in the sexting world.
Well, let's talk. Let's get into it, Mom. I ain't going to hide from you.
Let me just see that phone.
These colors don't run.
All right, Jen.
What does that even mean? In this context.
I don't know.
Let's see. First question. Jen, what do you think would make you run faster, goat legs or rollerblade feet?
That's a great question.
Goat legs.
Because goat legs are designed for speed and mountain climbing.
You're right, they are.
Goat legs or rollerblades? I'm going to go rollerblades.
All right, I can see that. I go goat legs.
The goat legs are cuter.
They just seem springy.
We have completely poisoned WRMF.
Okay. They beg to differ.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Second question. If you were to add an appendage to your body, what would you add? So for me, I'd add an extra
tail.
arm. Oh, you say a tail?
Okay. So you want a tail.
I think that's a great one.
I know you're into tails, Shaybird.
I am into tails.
Yeah, you talk about tails on girls a lot, and you say that you would like it in the bedroom.
I did not say that. That's not a verbatim quote.
The thought is there.
Cav, can we have a new rule? No misquoting of other people.
What? Well, that's going to be hard to police on this show.
Please don't quote me.
Yeah.
Please don't quote me on my misquote.
Okay, Denny's next question.
Final question for you, Jen. If you were in a medieval battle, what would be your battle cry to inspire your army?
Oh, Dennys.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Freedom!
She loves it. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if she's on weed. I think she might be on meth.
Oh, no.
I mean, I think we got our answers.
I don't know, man. It's so over the
Maniacal.
top. Over the top.
High or not? What are you thinking, Denny's?
I'm thinking she's high.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, call it the alcohol. Who knows? But I get that feeling from her.
Jen, are you high?
Oh, hi. Guys, it is just weed, guys.
Not
yeah.
bad. Just weed.
I knew
weed,
you were on
guys.
that.
Not bad.
Yo, freedom. That's awesome.
Now it just all falls apart.
I mean,
Or Marca. One of the two is going down.
Okay. All right. At this point, I can't even understand you.
just do me a favor. Please just do not drive. Sit at home.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. You enjoy yourself, okay, Jen?
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Dennys is on a roll
I
today.
mean, he has been
Can't be
so
stopped.
good lately.
Can't be stopped. Okay, one more here.
What a run.
Jacqueline from Royal Palm to try to trip up Dennys. Can he determine if she is high or not? Hello, Jacqueline.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Okay. It's a very springy Friday we got here.
Yeah.
Denny's got a couple questions for you. What you want to throw out her, Denny's?
Let's see. How tall of a wig do you think you could wear without it interfering with your daily life? Like Marge
How
Simpson.
tall of a wig?
Yeah.
3 foot.
3 foot. That's
3
a
feet tall. Okay, going off of the top of the head, 3 feet up.
4 feet just seems too big.
3
Too
feet?
big, too big.
I guess it depends upon how tall you are already, because doorways are going to be your first problem.
Jay Bird's only 4'3", so he's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, she's trying to get at you.
She can't. I'm in too good of a mood.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
5'11".
Yeah. Okay.
Second question for you. Would you rather have ziti for genitals or garlic knots for your butt?
Oh, I love it.
I did that one for Bird.
I love that one.
Yeah, that one's probably for Bird, but I'm going to go garlic nuts.
I agree.
I'm going garlic nut butt.
Yeah, garlic nuts.
What?
Garlic nut butt. Garlic
What?
nut butt. Damn you, Claw.
We should have started the claw bit at 9, not at 8.
God.
The wheels coming off.
Virginia gave me.
Somewhere, guys.
Virginia poured me 3 cups of claw after that bit.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
here you go. Here's some more claw.
She's a
for
claw
you.
pusher.
Oh yeah.
Waste not, Kevin.
Yeah, okay.
They're already open cans. We cannot waste an open can.
She's making a lot of sense.
Okay, yeah. All right. All right, we got one more here, Denny's. Unless you feel like already you've got a reading on Jacqueline.
Jacqueline's pretty tricky here.
Yeah, she is.
Plus, I'm just distracted by the banter going on in here, too.
I
There's
know,
a lot.
yeah.
I got a question for Jacqueline.
All right.
Oh, God.
Jacqueline, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm waiting on you guys.
Has anyone ever called you Snackling?
Snackling. No, I've been called Jack-o'-lantern, Jackie, never Snackling.
All right.
It
helps. It all helps.
It all helps.
Get it down.
I don't know if that one helped.
Hey, stop being so mean. Why don't you drink some claw? No, actually don't.
Yeah.
Don't drink it.
I did. I took a little dive into the black cherry.
All right, back to the master here. One more, Denny's.
Let's see, Jacqueline. What type of bird do you think would make the best shoes? I'd probably go pheasant.
That was definitely something you did not write down.
That was off the dome.
That was off the top of the head.
Eagle. I'm going to go with an eagle.
An eagle.
All right.
Dang.
Eagle shoes.
Okay. American Eagle.
Oh.
Outfitters.
I was thinking flamingo feet would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Eagles are rare.
Not all eagles.
Damn, Denny.
Yeah. Put you in your place.
There are some rare
There's
eagles.
some eagles we don't care about.
Yeah, you have to yell at me, Denny.
I'm sorry.
All right, what do you think here, Jacqueline? Is she high or not?
You know, Jacqueline's really tough. She's probably the toughest one out of the three so far.
Wow. Okay.
Because at first she was very serious when she came on, and then she's been giggly. So I don't know if...
Is it theater?
Is it theater? That's the tough one.
Is she tricking you?
She's tricky. You know, I'm slightly not getting a high vibe from Jacqueline.
Baby, go with your insides.
Yeah, they
She's
serve
very
you well.
tricky, very tricky. This has been the toughest one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a not high vibe.
Baby, go with that feeling. Chase it.
Jacqueline, are you high?
Yes, all day, 24/7, my friend.
She's high.
She is. She got this. That was so hard.
She and ended your streak.
Oh,
wow.
Snackling.
Snackling got me.
Let that name haunt you.
I'm going to be snackling because I love it.
She loves
Good
it.
game.
Yeah.
Good game.
She's
Loves
good.
I thought she was trying to trick me at first, and I thought she was dialing it back. Then she's trying to trick me again.
I know Dave's going to take this hard into the weekend.
I am.
All champions fall, baby.
Yeah.
All champions fall to Dennys.
Yeah.
It's a good run.
To Dennys.
You had a run of about 12, 15 in a row, something like
You
that.
did. You did really good.
Yeah, very nice. All right. You got something to be proud about there, Jacqueline.
Yeah, of course. If I beat Dennys, then you need to come smoke with me. I'm feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Save me a spot.
All right. Got some misconnections here today, and let me just tell you that some of these go a little sleazy.
Will we be able to handle it?
Probably not. This is one that talks about one of our favorite little daiquiri bars, Wet Willie's.
Oh.
Well, do I need to get a drink for this?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, of course, right?
Don't let it stop you.
Yeah. Wet Willies and Whispers is what this one is called. It's a male seeking curious women. Okay. Of course it is. It says here, I am kinky. No sense in hiding it. I'm into erotic ear play. This means that I like my ears to be licked, sucked, and bit. In fact, if you really want to get me horny, give me a wet willy followed up by sensual whispers.
J-Bird does not like wet willies. He wanted to fight me on St. Patty's Day 3 years ago because I gave him one at Matthews Brewing.
I remember that, yeah. He did not like that.
Really thought he was going to hit me.
Can't imagine that. Okay, first of all, I would never hit you. Don't even put that out in the universe. Second of all, by God, you took a wet finger and jammed it in my ear. It was awful.
Thanks for mansplaining wet willies.
I got a drink. You drive me to drink.
And by the way, the daiquiri bar is a lot better than the real Wet Willies.
Yes. I drive you to drink and then I'll drive you home.
You're not driving me anywhere.
Feeling your hot breath and wet finger makes me explode with anticipation. In fact, I had to stop writing this post several times just so I could take my own wet finger and jam it in my ear hole.
Oh, God.
Whispering directly in my ear after it was drenched with your saliva would be straight up sublime. I live in Fort Lauderdale. I used to be into the swinging lifestyle, but that world is just too weird for me now.
That's too weird?
I know there are some freaks out there that would really be into this. I also pay, but that's a conversation that we can have when the time is right. Who's ready to whisper and get my ear hole wet?
If Panda came with you and said, and this guy gave you $200,000, and all he had to do was give you a wet willy for 30 minutes. It's like 30 minutes of him just licking his finger, putting it in your ear. Do you do it?
And Panda's there?
He's there to protect you, to make sure he's cool. He's signing off on it.
200,000?
Yes.
Is this during the time of Corona?
Yes.
Move.
200 grand right in your account, tax free.
Oh, Bird.
I know.
You got me by the, you know what?
By the what?
The pink parts.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I know. It's getting a little loose here.
Yeah, I can't tell which one of you is drunk.
I think it's both. I think it's both of us, honestly.
I think I would have to take that deal.
You gotta take that deal.
It's too much money. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of money.
I could do so much. 30 minutes, I could put up with that.
Life-changing money.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a misconnection called unfinished business. It's a male looking for a female. It says, I sneezed a noodle through my nostril and you laughed so hard you sprayed your panties. They came off and I did look, even though I swore I didn't. You look clean. Unfortunately, I couldn't regroup after the noodle, and I also had bad gas pains but never let on. Our next meetup in the parking lot of Big Mike's Bail Bonds never panned out. I knocked up another girl a week later and we've been out of commission for a while. But I never stopped thinking about you. And I still have the sprayed panties you left in my car. I feel like we have unfinished business. Since you changed your number, you got to be the one to hit me up. I put my number in your phone under Giant John, so call me if you want to see why I put Giant. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm out. I'm going to go see my baby.
Who is the hottest of them?
Oh, that one's troubling.
That was the most troubling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those
I don't know. They're all pretty troubling.
And one more, just for good measure here. This is a male looking for mature women. He's titled it Sad Whistling in Walmart. It says here, you were sad whistling walking through Walmart. You have red hair and a few large liver spots. I guess that you're probably 25 years older than me, but I've always loved older, mature women. My psychiatrist tells me that the wires in my brain are crossed up in kind of a way that really isn't healthy. She says that why I have a craving for elderly relations might be part of my mental problems. Either way, I wanted to be honest with you about my documented mental health issues. You seem really sad walking alone through a Walmart, and just to be clear, I wasn't trying to be creepy. I just want to give you my details. So, if you could hit me up, you're the one with the bunny slippers. You had peanut butter, Triscuits, and hemorrhoid cream. I'm talking to you. Hit me up. All right. I'm out.
You earned your money today, my friend.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that guy is not well.
You should start doing community theater because I think you would take it by storm.
Yes. Just what I'm looking.
I hear it pays great.
Yeah.
It's for the love of the game.
I'm looking for a way to kill some time, so it's not a bad idea.
It'd be less profitable than a sports show.
Yes. It would actually be the worst decision for you.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
Apparently, there are big layoffs happening with Carnival Cruise Lines. They're going to be eliminating 820 positions.
Oh, my gosh.
Furloughing 537 employees for up to 6 months in Florida.
So we know a lot of those people, especially the ones that work out of Fort Lauderdale and Miami. They're the ones that put on the Champions of Beer Fest and give all that money to Little Smiles. They are our friends and people that are very, very generous with Little Smiles.
Yeah, it sounds like about half of their 3,000 employees are going to be affected by this.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that is some crazy, staggering numbers that are out there for the cruise industry. And, you know, it's tough right now. We're talking about in August how, 600% the bookings were up
They were doing
year?
great. Yeah, massive numbers.
Yeah. But apparently the cruises that they've had to cancel in the interim have really taken its effect. So.
Oh, man, here comes Suits. I am praying for our friends that put on that Champions of Beer Fest.
Mm-hmm. Any idea what this means, Suits? Can you add any more light to this?
Yeah, so the good news was that the bookings were up that 600%, but, you know, they're still down in general for 2020. They're looking decent for 2021 right now. But the bottom line is, you know, you think about these ships, I think the operating costs for some of these cruise lines, you're looking at $150 million a month because with these ships laid up or wherever they're at, you still have to keep the crew that are on board fed. You still have to keep fuel in these ships. You still have to keep, you know, taking care of them so they're ready to go. And it seems like all the cruise lines right now, Norwegian had kind of come out and said the same thing as Carnival. They're going to do these phased reopenings, so it's going to take a while. They're talking about 6 months once they start before they're actually back to their normal full fleet sailing.
Okay.
So it's definitely going to be a process. But, yeah, I read that about Carnival. Really sucks. It's some sad stuff.
I hope our friends are safe. I really do.
Me too.
Praying for all of you guys.
It looks like about 6 months is, like Suits was saying, that you're going to have to kind of sit it out. But hopefully help is on the way. The White House issued a statement saying that the president would support another round of stimulus checks with a new $3 trillion coronavirus stimulus bill. So we'll see. That is up for a vote in the House of Representatives today. So I know my daughter's rooting for more money because, you know, things are going really well for her. And she's living high times these days.
And what did she say she was going to do with her stimulus check?
I think she's got a expensive purse that she's eyeballing. So it's amazing because, she's got the money laid away on the account right now. And it's just, I can tell it keeps
burning a hole.
It's talking to her. It's like she knows she has a balance, which this is all just, my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I might be able to get 2 bags.
Who knows? These are good days for some. So, okay, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here before too long. Probably just about 10 minutes away. Going to be live on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch that. You can also watch anytime you want on demand. We've also got another virtual cocktail hour. It's going to be happening on Facebook at 5 p.m. today. So get your drinks and make sure you dial in to watch us at 5 p.m. today on Facebook. So you got a lot more KVJ coming up here before the end of the weekend. We're back on Monday, too. Jaybird, if you would, wrap today with your thoughts.
Before I do my thought, Kev, I do have a call him out real quick.
Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
I'm calling Vicious V out. I want to do an upside-down twerk contest when this show is over. Do you got the nards to do it?
I'm wearing a dress, so if I do have the nards, you'll see them.
Wow.
All right.
Bring them out.
I'm calling you out. Contest. It's coming.
Okay.
This could be a very revealing video.
Tell the negative committee that meets inside your head to sit down and be quiet. Tell the negative committee in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got a lot of negative.
Sit down. Be quiet.
Negative voices going on right now.
Your negative committee's sitting right there, and I think she'd like to talk to you, and she's not sitting down.
That's how you set the tone for the weekend?
Come on, man.